To the 2020 graduates of Irvine Valley College, congratulations. We are so very proud of you. As the acting president of IVC, it is my great privilege to be able to recognize and honor your academic achievements. On behalf of the entire IVC faculty, staff, and administration, we want to say well done and well deserved. And to your family and friends who have supported you every day of this academic journey, we say thank you. As a member of the class of 2020, you are nothing less than an extraordinary group of individuals. You have faced unprecedented times, and despite the challenges that have come your way, including a worldwide pandemic, you have persevered, you have stayed the course, and you have accomplished your goal of earning your degree or certificate. Unlike any other year or any other previous graduating class in recent times, the grit, determination, and perseverance you have demonstrated will come to define you and your future. You will make a difference in the world. And now more than ever, the world needs your talent and tenacity. We know you're going to do great things. And as you go forward, know that the faculty and staff of Irvine Valley College have prepared you well. You are ready to write your next chapter. You are ready to take on that next big challenge, whether it be academic, personal, or professional. And as you begin scripting the next chapter of your life, go forward knowing that nothing can ever hold you back. You have the ability to offer the world something that no one else can offer. The talent, passion, and fortitude that is uniquely you. You are a gift to the world. Someone who will work to take on the current and future challenges that face our state, our country, and our world. So go forward, knowing that your IVC family is behind you, and that we will always be here for you. We know that IVC was just the beginning of what will be an extraordinary life journey for you. We know that there are so many great things ahead for you. And IVC is proud and honored to be just one chapter in the remarkable life you script for yourself. What I want for each of you is that you stay determined. You stay hopeful, you stay committed to the things you love, and that you never cease to show the world how uniquely gifted you are. I want to close by quoting one of my favorite authors, Glennon Doyle. Glennon writes about love and hope, about getting knocked down and getting back up, about tenacity and perseverance, compassion and resilience. Here is what she wrote. If you feel something calling you to dance, or write, or paint, or sing, please refuse to worry about whether you're good enough. Just do it. Be generous. Offer a gift to the world that no one else can offer, yourself. Class of 2020, your hard-earned degree or certificate from IVC is only one tool in your tool belt. Use it, along with the grit and perseverance that have brought you this far to light the world on fire. You are uniquely gifted, and the world is waiting for you. Congratulations, Irvine Valley College, class of 2020. You got this.
Hello graduates. First, let me just say congratulations. During normal circumstances, I usually join the board of trustees to collectively offer our students praise and recognition for the amazing academic and social accomplishments that you have achieved while attending Irvine Valley College. Now, during this unprecedented time, you deserve those accolades and so much more. During the final months of your studies, you pushed forward and persevered to complete what you started. You did not let the many barriers that exist in this uncertain time stop you from achieving your goals. I recognize too that each of our individual circumstances differ depending on the details of our lives. For so many individuals and families, this experience has been frightening, confusing, and certainly inconvenient. For others, still, it has been downright devastating. Feel for each and every one of you, no matter where you are in this continuum. Nevertheless, here's what I know. We will get through this. We will do it together, across whatever time and distance is necessary for the continued safety of us all. Please know that I and the Board of Trustees see you. We support you and are in awe of you. Most importantly, we thank you. Each of your actions exemplifies something that gave that can give us all great comfort during this time, that the human spirit is stronger than anything that can happen to it. History shows us this to be true. COVID-19 may be novel or novel, but suffering, strife, and challenge unfortunately are not. And yet throughout the span of time, humanity is still here. We rise up, come together, and we continue on. Thank you.
Congratulations, graduates. I want to take this opportunity to share with you a few thoughts on this celebratory event for you. First of all, I am so impressed by your dedication during this difficult period. Here you are trying to complete your degrees and your certificates and move on to the next thing in your life, and we have an unprecedented worldwide event. Your ability, your resilience, your tenacity, your ability to get it done is just so impressive. You should be incredibly proud of yourselves. And I want you to remember as you move forward that even though this has been a difficult time, there are so many things that you can learn from it and take forward in the world of work. The resilience that you've shown during this time, that tenacity, that dedication are all the things that you'll need as you move forward in the world of work, whether that's tomorrow or if you're going to a university, you'll need that to complete the next stage of your education. Remember that this time, that this event is called a commencement, not because it's the end of something, but because it's the beginning of the next phase of your life. These are skills that you will carry with you for a lifetime, not just what you've learned in the classroom, but what you've learned in being able to move so swiftly into an online format to complete your degrees and certificates. We are very, very proud of you and what you've done during this time period. We wish you all the success moving forward. And remember, as you move through your life and you need to come back for training or additional classes or lifelong learning, you are what puts the community in community colleges. We are here for you. We are proud of you. Congratulations.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Allie Edwards, and I'm so pleased to be your commencement speaker for this year. I am the CEO of the nonprofit OC Human Relations, where we believe everyone deserves to live free of discrimination and violence. I bet you never thought you'd be facing your graduation in a time like this. And though it might feel terrible right now, I have great hope that we'll look back on 2020 as a remarkable time, as a time when we persevered, when we reached across barriers and boundaries to support one another, and a time when we changed the way we think and the way we see one another. Although it may seem confusing or intimidating to graduate in uncertain times, I'm hopeful because I know this is also a time of great opportunity for innovation and for new thinking as we create what we have now come to call our new normal. While some may view this crisis as limiting, you have the opportunity to see it as a challenge to be met with new ideas, new solutions, and new ways of doing things. You're graduating into a diverse world, and that ability to connect, to meet, and to bring a diversity of thought, experience, history, and discipline into the next era of problem solving and creativity is remarkable. In The Medici Effect, author Franz Johansson promotes the benefits of bringing diverse people together across fields, across disciplines, across industries to look at problems in new ways. He says, cultural diversity does not only imply geographically separated cultures, it can also include ethnic, class, professional, or organizational cultures. The mere fact that an individual is different from most of the people around them promotes more open and divergent, perhaps even rebellious thinking in that person. Such a person is prone to question traditions, rules, and boundaries, and to search for answers where others may not think to. Our world needs the next generation of leaders and thinkers to search for answers in new places and in new ways. because while this crisis will inevitably end, it has also shed light on the way long-standing inequities have adversely impacted the health of people of color and people living in poverty. So I hope as you leave here to your next adventure, whatever that may be, that you think about the value of living in a place like Southern California, where so many different industries, so many different people, and so many different worlds come together. My charge to you is to use the knowledge that you've gained here at Irvine Valley College and take it into new and even uncomfortable spaces where the convergence of diverse ideas will upend the status quo and move us to a future where we all are safe, valued, and included. Congratulations, class of 2020. May you find courage and strength in the journey ahead. Cheers.
Hello, graduating class of 2020. My name is Faraz Khatib, and I am serving as this year's student body president. And I'm so honored to be here with you today as this year's commencement speaker, as we commence together onward to the next stages of our lives. As a fellow commencing student, I like to share a little glimpse into my academic journey here that has shaped me into the student I am today. Coming into IVC, I had little understanding of what major I wanted to pursue, let alone what university I wanted to be transferring to. But it wasn't until I had joined the Associated Students of Irvine Valley College where I was truly able to find my passion for political science. I was able not only to find my community, but also my footing on campus, as I worked alongside faculty that were once my professors and met lifelong peers. However, as we all know, experiences like ours do not just happen. They're built by the hardworking, driven, and passionate students like all of us here today that mold us into the people we are becoming. That very passion and drive is what makes it possible for all of us to be commencing together during the most challenging times. If there's one thing I'd like to leave us all here with today, is that down the line, we know we will be experiencing moments where the mountain just seems too high to be climbing, or the challenge just seems too challenging. However, I want us all to look back to this very moment and use this moment to keep going. Because if we are able to get our education and commence during the most of challenging times, there's nothing that we can't be doing. Once again, congratulations, and go Lasers.
Good up, students, faculty, and staff. I'd like to start off by saying thank you for making me get ready today, because it's probably the first time in over a month that I probably actually wore a college shirt. In any case, I hope you guys are all well and safe at home. I know we're all going a little stir crazy over here. I know I am. I have 2 little ones at home that are dying to kill me every single day. But I think it's amazing that IVC decided to go through with this online/virtual commencement so that we can celebrate all your successes here at IVC. I, for one, am extremely honored and humbled to be your teacher of the year, especially since I'm a math teacher, and I know that's everybody's favorite subject. I'd like to thank my dean for not only hiring me, but also giving me the opportunity to be successful here at IVC in just a short amount of time. I also want to extend my thanks to all my colleagues for graciously welcoming me into the department. So a couple days ago, I was asked to give a short 3-minute speech at graduation for being teacher of the year. So I sat at home, since there's nowhere else I could possibly sit, and thought about what I could possibly say that would be inspirational, motivational, or just something that you would remember from this commencement other than my nice quarantine haircut and bald head. But as I was trying to do this, my 2-year-old daughter is running around the house singing Into the Unknown from the Frozen 2 soundtrack literally all day long. But as those lyrics started to sing into my head, I realized that all of us are entering some type of unknown. Some of you guys are leaving IVC to enter the workforce, while others are continuing their education at a 4-year university. So the piece of advice I'd like to give either one of you came to me as I was prepping everything for my wedding, and that advice was to enjoy the process. Now, for me at the time, that meant not to sweat the small things, like a seating chart, or whether or not Aunt Karen can sit next to Grandma Betty for 20 minutes while I decided to vow to marry my wife. But I wish I would have had this advice earlier in life. For instance, for those of you that are entering the workforce, There may be several different interviews you have to go through until you finally get that dream job, and it could be maddening, trust me. But instead of getting frustrated or mad that you didn't get that first job, just laugh at some of the answers you gave in the previous interview and be ready for the next one. If there's something that I learned about my students here at IVC is that you guys want your career, you want it now, and you want it as fast as possible. So for those of you guys that are entering a four-year university to continue your education, I challenge you to slow down and just enjoy that process in the classroom. Because it's the only time in your life where you get to go to class 2 days a week for about 4 hours for the entire week and learn from a professional in their field. That doesn't happen after you graduate, and you don't have that luxury anymore. You have to rely on 10-minute YouTube videos and hope you don't get bored at the 8th minute mark. In closing, since I know my 3 minutes is up, I just want to congratulate you on all your success here at IVC, and just to remember to enjoy the process as you enter.